Look, everyone's already leaving.
Oh,
We already lost your friend's attention with this shit.
Oh man, I got them drunk. That's why.
Yeah. Hi everyone, this is Ray, or some of you might know me as Tiki with Ray, and today I'm in Portland, Oregon, on your friend's back porch.
Sure am.
And this is Shelley.
Hello.
And this is your pop-up tiki bar.
Yes, it is.
And today we're going to talk about what you got going on here. So, Shelley, introduce yourself. Tell us all what you're all about and what this is.
So, my name is Shelley. On Instagram, I'm Heavy Metal Shelley, so you can call me either one.
So, let me guess.
Yes.
You're into metal.
I'm into metal. I am into metal.
So, hold on. Were you into metal or were you into tiki first?
I've been into metal since I was a wee lass.
A wee lass.
Yes.
So, how did you get from being into metal into tiki then? Or so you're also a bartender.
I'm also a bartender.
So let's hear the story. How did you go from one to the other to the other?
Well, I would say that my first introduction to metal, to metal would be.
We don't care about tiki. Let's talk about metal.
Let's talk about metal. I was like 10 years old.
So Van Halen, David Lee Roth, or Sammy Hagar?
Oh, I mean, it's obvious, David Lee Roth.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Sharon.
Just fell in love with metal like 10, 11 years old.
Yeah.
And when I moved out to Portland.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Lima, Ohio.
Ohio,
yes.
Oh, okay.
So my dear friend, I'm going to give her a shout out, Allison Carter. She's my metal buddy. She's been a part of the music industry here in Portland for a very long time.
Yep.
She grew up in Eugene. She helped book the Wow Hall back in the day. So Allison loves tiki, and she also loves metal. So
Okay.
she was the first person to bring me to a tiki bar. So
what did you think of that?
I was in love.
Really?
I was blown away. I went to a Trader Vic's and I was hooked.
What did you love about it?
I loved everything. I mean, it was just kind of like I just walked into vacation. Everybody was happy.
Yeah.
The food was great. The decor. I've always been a big fan of vintage.
Yeah.
So, I'm a big fan of anything mid-century.
Yeah.
I felt like the cocktails were just so fascinating, so balanced, They weren't just a sugar rush. Like, tiki is sometimes misunderstood as just being, it's too sweet for me. They were fruity, but they were spicy. They were balanced.
Yeah.
So I was just hooked at that point.
Cool.
And so started working for two really great gentlemen named Warren and Marcus, who they take old Portland bars and they really preserve the history of them. They stop them from becoming some stupid microbrewery or a condo. So I started,
just what Portland needs, another microbrewery.
I know. We don't need that. IPAs are done.
No.
They're over.
No, give me PBR.
Yeah, exactly.
A Rolling Rock.
A Rolling Rock is better than, an IPA, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
Who needs an IPA?
No one.
Nobody does.
Someone who's a hipster.
Exactly. And I'm not a hipster.
No, you're a metalhead.
I'm a metalhead. So.
Is there any hipster metalheads? Is that a thing?
There's wannabe.
Yeah, and you know how you can tell. You know how you can tell them. They prefer Van Halen with Sammy Hagar.
I started working at the infamous Club 21, which fell to the fate of a very greedy billionaire developer.
Okay.
And I also started working for the Sandy Hut.
So was this your first foray into bartending?
Oh, no. I'd
okay.
been bartending for years all over the place. Worked at the airport. Worked at, too many places. Been bartending for years. Started at a McMinimans at the Baghdad. So working for Warren and Marcus, I got the opportunity to work at the Alibi. And at first I was filling in. I was the person that anybody would call when they needed a day off or they were sick or whatever. But with it being such a big staff, I got called all the time. And a lot of other bartenders in the company who I love, it was just not their jam.
Yeah.
It's a difficult bar to work at.
Is it really?
Yeah. There's a lot of shaking. Whereas at the Sandy Hut, you're cracking open PBRs and you're pouring shots of whiskey.
Yeah.
Maybe I got a cocktail here and there. at the Alibi, it's all cocktails. And
Yeah.
some people, it's just not what they prefer, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
But I really like that. I kind of nerd out on that. So I was the one who would always say yes when somebody needed a shift covered.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this right. I'm going to learn more about tiki.
Yeah.
I'm going to research these cocktails. I'm going to figure out the best techniques, the best ingredients. I'm going to know the history. And I just kind of started nerding out.
Yeah.
So, March comes around. The state shuts down.
Oh.
And
Yeah. Oh, well, along with the rest of the world.
the rest of the world, exactly. Yeah. So, I was very bored. And I've been wanting to transition into being an entrepreneur for a long time. And I thought, well, this is my chance.
Yep.
So I just had a Pinterest page of mid-century tiki bars, atomic kind of style, that were in people's basements and whatnot. And I started getting an idea.
Yeah.
But I had a limitation.
What's that?
I drive a Hyundai Elantra, and I can't fit cute little bars in my Hyundai Elantra. So I actually have a buddy who I was talking to about, maybe I can hire somebody to build this. So he's a tour manager for some really great metal bands.
Yeah.
And in that position, he's always having to build random things in the middle of nowhere. So he said, you know what? Just get a jigsaw and a sander. Get some wood at Home Depot.
Yeah.
You know how to use YouTube. Just build it. So I was like, well.
So you went ahead and built this bar.
I did. And it's a work in progress.
And you can take it apart and you can put it together.
It breaks down into my trunk.
Hey gang, we'll get back to the tiki conversation here in just a second, but I want to let y'all know they have t-shirts for sale. They are screen printed in America. The artist is Tony Canepa, and they're going for $20 a piece, $25 including shipping. If you're interested in buying one, go to my website, tikiwithray.com, and then there's a tab that says buy a t-shirt. Click on there and just follow the prompts. So thank you very much.
What I'm planning on doing, so there's a couple phases. So while we're still in the midst of this pandemic, my focus is on providing a safe way for people to spend time with their quarantine crew, I guess, if you will. So at this point, I'm only setting up outdoors.
Yep.
And I actually did an event where the neighbor came over, and he's an epidemiologist. And he just was blown away. He gave me a big shout out on social media.
That's awesome.
And he said, yeah, this is the perfect way to have safe fun.
Yeah.
So, just doing small groups of, families, best friends. I did a wedding, a very small wedding last weekend. And,
And you literally bring everything.
I bring everything.
You literally, and the booze. So for like a flat fee, I'm not going to talk about money, but for a flat fee, you'll come with your own bar, your own booze, your own garnishes, your own everything.
Everything.
And take care of everyone's drink needs. That's awesome.
Yeah, and at this point I have disposable glasses, just so that we're COVID safe, and hand sanitizer and everything. Unless you purchase one of my
look at that
glasses.
You have your own glass already.
I have my own glass already. It has some precious metal gold on it. They're pretty cool. So, you can purchase one of these and keep it. So I have those, and I just set up in people's backyards.
Yeah.
But as the world eventually reopens, I have two main long-term goals. I want to be able to turn any room into a tiki oasis for a day.
Yeah.
I can bring multiple bartenders if it's a big event. I have so many things at my apartment that are too big for, the small setup. I have a huge, gorgeous painting of like a beach scene. I have light up palm trees. I mean, I can literally take a banquet table and make it into a tiki bar.
Yeah.
So I want to eventually be able to, take a room of any size and make it into a bar.
Yeah, and you have your own menu.
I do have my own menu, yeah.
And it's pretty extensive. I was surprised to see you serving that many drinks in one shot.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm drinking a Nui right now.
Nui, yeah.
I was gonna if it was a Chi-Chi or a Nui, but this is incredible. This drink is
Glad
awesome.
you like it.
This is just as good as any drink that I get at a tiki bar.
Awesome.
If not better.
That just made my day.
Yeah. Well, I think you got a great idea going on because this is what I'm seeing when it comes to tiki and as things are going into the future. I think you're going to see a lot more people doing things back at home again.
I think so too.
There's going to be more entertaining at home because there are people that don't feel safe going out to a bar.
Yeah.
Yet.
And with good reason.
And yeah. So I think you're going to see a lot of people having parties at their place.
Yeah.
And hey, instead of us risking anything at some random bar, why don't you guys just come over here?
Exactly.
But the main thing is there's a lot of people that are into tiki and they love it, but that doesn't necessarily mean they can make great drinks.
It's true.
So now that's where you come in. And then
you
you can come in and actually make awesome tiki drinks.
Yeah, totally.
If people want to hire your services.
Yes.
How can they reach out to you?
So, well, first of all, I'm on Instagram at Golden Tropicana Tiki. You can send me a message. Also, my email address is on there. You can contact me at info@goldentropicanatiki.com. Yeah, just hit me up. And I can work with any budget. You know, I mean, some people just want kind of fun, cheap stuff. Some people want top shelf. Some people want 2 drinks. Some people like, you know, a certain Elvis impersonator whose home I worked at last night wanted a few more than 2.
Okay.
You know? So, you know, whatever mood you're in.
Yeah.
I can make it work. I did a birthday party.
Yeah.
And
No, wait. How old was the person?
she
Were you serving Mai Tais to like an 8-year-old? Here you go,
well,
Jimmy.
I'm not. I plead the Fifth Amendment.
Don't tell your mom.
Don't tell. It was actually my dear friend Judy's birthday party. She's forever 29, and
As long as she's not forever 9.
yeah, she's not forever 9.
Because even if you served her alcohol, it'd be creepy that you'd have a 9-year-old friend.